But yeah. Hi, it's Dani, and it's Monday of the second week of school. And in case you're wondering, I figured it out. We got this. I think I like my hair like this. Like, who is this person? I don't know. See, that's perfect. Anyways, I think today was a really long day. We had 2 classes back to back, and then a 3-hour break, which was kind of a break, but kind of not a break, and then a 5 to 7 p.m. class, which was brutal because I don't. It's so late to like just have long demos and try to stay awake and like stuff. See, I'm tired and I keep hitting my hands with my fucking desk. But today was a really good day because I don't know, and I was just doing laundry because I was cleaning that so I can have it ready for tomorrow because tomorrow I have a shift. I had this realization that's like mind-blowing, almost, for me. I mean, for me, yes. I'll just say for me, because maybe you might not relate to this, so, and which is fine, whatever. I think the reason I've been feeling really good so far is because I'm not anxious. It's weird to even try to say this, because it's like, hi, I'm an anxious being, and like, for the last couple of days, I for the most part haven't felt anxious, which isn't the case any day. Like, for the most part, like this last term, I was anxious mostly throughout the day, and like today I was mostly not anxious, and that's amazing. Like, it feels amazing. I feel present, like I'm not dissociating the whole day, which is fucking awful and 0 out of like a million. I would not recommend. It's not something I do decide to do, but whatever. I'm kind of worried about the bone test. I wanted to say bone portfolio, but that's not a thing ever again, which is good. The bone test is this Thursday, and I know all the bones. Like, if you give me the names, I'm like, yes, this is the thing. But I haven't drawn them at all, and I want to say like at all, because I did my bone portfolio out of paper. I did paper cutting for my bone, and I haven't shown you guys, and I probably will with this video, but um so yeah, like I did study the bones and the shapes of it for the most part, so I guess it's not that bad. But I didn't draw it, so now I need to get used to drawing them. So, because that's in 2 days. And yeah, and yesterday I transferred the plant I got for Christmas to a new pot, but I think it's doing good, and I like it a lot. So I keep it here on my desk, so it looks at me while I'm working. I noticed that I want to do work, and I want to keep myself busy, not because I want to distract myself from not feeling anything, but because I actually want to work, and that makes so much of a difference in terms of how I feel about myself and my work and in general. So 100 out of 100 would recommend sort of doing what you can to stay healthy, drinking lots of water, eating the right foods that give you energy. So I know, like, for example, like last week I went to get a couple of groceries and I got beets because a friend told me that they're really good for endurance and for staying like awake-ish on like a really sleepy day. So I got beets. I have no idea how to eat them, so I'm excited to find out and put them in my diet. And I'm eating a lot of spinach, and I'm eating a lot of the goods because I don't eat meat, so it's hard sometimes, but it's okay. So yeah, I'm gonna continue doing my homework for a little bit more, probably like 20 minutes, and then I'll go to sleep because I deserve it, because it was a long day. And yeah, I'll catch you all on the flip side. It's Wednesday, and I have the bone test tomorrow, and I'm nervous. I've been sort of thinking about it for a while. I haven't like incredibly super studied as much as I would have wanted to, but it's okay. I have an idea. I have a composition. I sort of know where the bones are located. I know all the names. And there's just like the little things like specific angles of the pelvis, maybe, and maybe I don't know, maybe like little bones. Like draw the tarsals or draw the metacarpals or something. And it's just like a bunch of little bones, and hopefully it'll be good. I don't know. But yeah, today, it was a good day, I guess. Still need to work on my walk cycle. It's not due this Friday, but it's due as a whole package with the other walk cycle sort of in a couple of weeks. But I think after the bone test, I'll just get on that and it'll be okay. Today in our animation history class, it was a good class. Like, we learned a lot about sort of the people behind like Nemo, Little Nemo in Summerland, and Gertie the dinosaur. We also saw like a really dark. We started looking into the like really dark Pat Sullivan, along with Felix the cat and all that stuff, and it's fun because you're like, yeah, I remember Felix the cat. And I watched that when I was a kid. But yeah, and then at the end of class, our teacher was like, okay, like I just like wanted to take to talk about this a little bit, and like this Friday is like a really big Friday, and like, do you guys know what's happening? And people were like, oh, bone test, because there's some people that still have their bone test on Friday. And he was like, oh yeah, that's cool. I mean, that's one of the things happening, but another thing happening, and sort of it'll be a thing I'm gonna talk about, and you can skip this part if you don't like it. It's fine. So he said like, oh, this Friday is sort of the day Trump steps into the office as the President of the United States of America, and that's a big thing. And for the next 4 years, and probably forever, it'll be like a huge sort of thing that happens in sort of a history of humankind. And yeah, he said like, okay, so like just to be really aware, like be kind to people, and like I don't want to be like, he was like, I don't want to be politically affiliated to like either or whatever, because like whatever, it's not my position, but like just be kind to one another, sort of try to be aware of how people are feeling, because some people are not going to feel safe on Friday and onwards for a little bit, and it's going to be a tough time for a little bit. And I think, I mean, I resonate with that because I don't know if I'll feel safe in the United States anymore. I mean, not that I look Mexican or whatever. You guys can say or think whatever you want, but I still am, and I still need a visa to go to the States, and I'll still be Mexican in their eyes, and I'm also a woman, also a little bit queer, so it's gonna be hard for a little bit, um, and yeah, so if anything, be kind to people on Friday, and I'm kind of glad that he said that, because I think it's important to sort of act like well, not act, but like to be a team of people, like in a school and in a sort of in an area. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. So yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna study for the bone test now. Probably it'll and hopefully it'll go well tomorrow. I have it at 9 a.m., but I'll probably get there around 8:30, so I can sort of make sure I'm ready and like set up and just be ready. So yeah, I'll sort of talk about how it went tomorrow probably, and I'll catch you all on the flip side. Hi everyone, it's Dani, and still can figure out how to make a light good look good, and it's probably because I'm not using a very good camera, as I've been saying my whole life. So yeah, it's Thursday, and we finally had our bone test, and I think it went okay. Like, I got perfect on the written part, perfect because you can't see it. I got perfect on the written part, and the drawing, my teacher liked the idea, and he sort of smiled with it, like, oh, that's punny, and he's really into puns. I think, like, of course I have, like, errors, bones-wise, and, like, things, but I think it's gonna be okay. Like, I think I'm not going towards failing, which is good. And even if I am, I learn from it a lot. So it was not a bad experience, and I thought it was gonna be worse. And I thought it was gonna be worse, so I'm glad that it went the way it did. So that's that for the bone test. Fucking finally, we went to character design class, and now we're doing anthropomorphic characters, which make me really excited because I really like animals, and of course for my first character, I'm doing a dog. Because I always do dogs. But I swear next time I won't. But yeah, and I'm excited to work on that because it's a dog and it's cute, and I think I'm getting a good grasp on like designing now, like a little bit more than before, like shapes wise and stuff, and I'm really excited for that. And yeah, and then after class, well, I saw Vichy, my teacher's dog, so it was really exciting because I love that dog so much. Anyways, and then I spent, I think, like close to 2 or 3 hours sort of chatting with friends after class, and that was so nice because like I haven't done that and ever, so it was just nice to get to know them a little bit more and to like finally sort of like talk with them. Just getting to know more and more people from my year makes me feel more like at home when I'm in the like rooms and hallways at Sheridan, which is always really nice. But yeah, so yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that needs to be done for like soon, but it'll be okay, and I think I'm getting like a better sort of grasp on like things little by little, so I'm excited for that. But yeah, now I'm gonna eat dinner because I'm really really hungry. But I'll catch you all on the flip side. Bye bye. Hi, it's Dani, and it's Friday of the second week of school, and things are going okay. I went to class late today because I was having very terrible cramps. But it was nice because like I mean it's nice to like go to class today because I saw Vichy, first of all. She's very important dog, and then we're currently tackling our walk cycle, our second walk cycle. The first walk cycle would be either a Pink Panther or a random Fox character, and now we're doing our own character, and that's cool because we get to do either like a flat profile, like horizontal, like walk cycle, or we can do a 3/4, sort of like towards us, which is nice. And I'm gonna do that second one, and I'm excited because we get to do some acting for it a little bit, which is cool. A difficult day because I mean it's a pretty big day because the president of the United States of America is someone that definitely doesn't share the same values I do, and so it's been sort of like a heavy day all over, um, and yeah, but like I've sort of, I don't know what to say about it. I don't feel like safe. I don't feel like sort of, yeah, I guess safe is the only word I can say. I mean, I feel safe here in Canada, but I don't feel safe going to the States or going to like, you know, but hopefully things change for the better. Hopefully people get more involved in politics. Hopefully people will bring sort of things to the light so we can talk about them and discuss, and not like hide it like away in like a little like cave of like racist stuff. So ideally we move forward from this and not backwards. So let's hope that happens. And I mean I'm gonna put my like little grain of sand to help that cause, and hopefully I mean the people that want to do as well. So yeah, that's my take on that. And yeah, I'm excited because later today I'm gonna watch Close Encounters with the Third Kind for the first time, and I know my mom likes that movie, so I'm excited to watch it. And yeah, I'm ready to take a nap because I feel so tired. But I'm gonna talk with my parents, which is exciting because I haven't talked with them in such a long time because we're so busy. Hey guys, it's Dani. It's Sunday, and I have my ukulele with me because I watched La La Land this morning or this afternoon, and it was so good. Like it was so good. It was like the kind of movie that you're like, this is a good movie, and like the soundtrack is amazing, and the visuals are great, and the story is really really beautiful. So if you haven't watched it yet, watch it because it's, I mean if you want, but it's really nice, and yeah, it just really like sort of like gives you that like fresh breath of air, like shoo, and then you're just like, wow, that was awesome. This weekend has been really interesting so far. On Friday I sort of relived sort of like my first year a little bit, because I hung out with friends, and that was a really really great experience. A little bit like intense, but like I haven't had that in so long, and it was really great. And then yesterday I hung out with a really good friend, and we spent a really nice day together. And then today I watched All Along, and I took a nap, longer than expected, 40 minutes, but still like a little bit long. I have classwork and homework to do, and I haven't done anything this weekend. But you know what? I feel I feel alive. I feel very excited to work. I feel very tired, for sure, but yeah, it'll be a good week, and I'll hopefully, you know, do a good concerning work. Sometimes you need a break from work to sort of appreciate your life a little bit and sort of take things in and get inspiration from different like nice views you see, and sort of the people you meet and the stuff you do. So I encourage you all to, if you need a break, take a break. If you can, watch La La Land, and if not, just take a walk. You know, it's a good time. So yeah, I'm gonna continue playing this a little bit more, and then I'll work on my my digitools and digital painting assignments, which are not due tomorrow, but I have to sort of like work on them a little bit, and I know exactly what I have to do, so that's good. And then tomorrow I can work on them as well in the morning, so that's pretty nice. And I figured out which. So for storyboard, we have this assignment that was given to us the first week, and we have until sort of the end of reading week, or like the beginning of the like the Monday after we come back from reading week, to hand it in. And it's basically just like studying a sequence with two characters interacting, and sort of like looking at like the editing and the camera angles and like the interaction of like how the director made the decisions and why. So that's good. So I've been sort of struggling looking for something to do, because like the teacher was like, oh, you could do anything. You could do TV shows, you can do movies, you could do live action, you could do animation, you could do anything. And people were like, yeah, anything. But then it's like, oh no, anything. Like, what if whatever I want to choose is not the right thing to choose? And like, there's so many things to choose from, and I have so many favorites, and to pick like a favorite, it's difficult. But I decided that I want to sort of learn from this. I mean, don't we all? And I really want to study the director from both La La Land and Whiplash. So I selected this scene where in Whiplash where there's like the interaction between the teacher and the main drummer, and it's very intense, as the whole movie is. But it's a really good movie as well. So I'm excited to study that sequence because it's really interesting and really cool. And yeah, I'm gonna go work on stuff, I guess, and eat my almond. But yeah, I'll catch you all on the flip side.